Alright, what up, what up? How we doing? How's everyone doing today? Alright, so I did one kill of the normal mode Zuck. That went okay. I did sign, but that's because I was bad. So I'm not gonna be bad, and I won't sign. So we're gonna try it again, and I think it'll be fine this time. It's just been such a long time since I've done Zuck. Seriously, so I'm like kind of griefing with it, but it should be okay. We'll see how everything goes. Alright, so I think this is the setup I want to use. Oh, I guess I need to change my weapons out. Yeah, let me deposit these and buy the other ones. Death Guard. Why is this not just buying? I'm so confused. Death Guard. Sick. Then what's the lantern for? Lantern? Skull Lantern. There we go. Okay, cool. So now our gear is like all like normal. Okay, so I think for Zuck, this is the setup I want to use. So for this, we're going to use an Arty Cape because any skill cape works. I'm using an Arty Cape because it doesn't have a cape passive, so it inherits my max cape. But we're going to bring Arty Cape because ideally this is for you guys to get a Zuck cape, so you're not going to have your own. We're bringing Amulet of Souls, and we're bringing Cinderbanes. Besides that, we're bringing 3 pieces of tank gear, and we're bringing an obsidian helmet. It doesn't matter what helmet you have, but if you have Tolkal, this will give you 19% flat damage reduction on top of the damage reduction it gives from tank armor. It's really worth it to wear the obsidian helmet. So yeah, that's what we're going to do there. This is just for prayer bonus. And then we're doing tier 90s. Toggle Zo gives you a lot of flat damage, which is really good here. This also gives you 10% accuracy. It basically just cancels out the accuracy reduction you would get from being off style. So, but the 19% flat DR is just really, really nuts. In terms of our inventory, we have weapon poison, overloads. We have all of our runes because we're going to be using darkness and threads of fate relatively often. And then we have food, Excalibur, ritual shard. This isn't necessary. You can just bring another super restore if you wanted. And then we're using Blood Reaver because we're doing a poison build, or we're taking advantage of poison, and we have a bunch of healing. Then we're bringing a penance powder just to sustain ourselves for prayer. So, in terms of the waves, we're going to do. We're just gonna stand in one spot for all of the after the first wave. We're just gonna stand in one spot in the entire caves. So, it's gonna be pretty easy to just like know where to stand so you're not taking too much damage. The first third of the cave is going to be melee based. So what I try to do for those is you want to stand in one spot and then kill all the non-meleeers first while praying melee, and then deal with the meleeers as you go through it. Same thing for the second wave, which is range based. You want to kill all of the non-rangers that can hit you, then burst all of the rangers, and then same thing with the last third, which is the mage phase. So we'll go through that as we're killing it, but I'm just giving like a brief overview of what's going on. The biggest challenge, I think, for normal mode is going to be Zuck. And we'll talk about that more once we get there. But the biggest thing about Zuck is that he has a couple of mechanics. First thing he does is he's going to spawn in and he's going to put a bleed on you. The bleed doesn't do that much damage. You can freedom it if you want to, but I personally just tank it. It's not that bad. He's going to do 4 auto attacks. Then he's going to put a debuff on you that decreases your health if you don't move. What I do to deal with that is I surge through him and then walk back to my original spot. You'll take 1 tick of the health debuff, and then that'll be it. You can use a super restore to cleanse it if you want to, but you don't have to. What's going on, boss? His third mechanic is going to be Quake. He's going to summon a bunch of Quakes around him that put the damage over time on you. If you surge through him when the Quake starts, you should just dodge all of the Quakes. If not, you can free them once they stop accruing stacks, and then that'll be a really good thing. And then the last mechanic he has is it's colloquially known as the pizza phase. He's going to summon the enhanced minions in order melee range magic from the trials, and then he's going to you're gonna have to kill them relatively quickly and then move on because the pizza phase is gonna like rotate. That's really easy to deal with Necromancy because luckily, even with a not great gear, you have really high burst damage, so that's really nice. And then Zuck's going to be relatively quick. I think you can do it in 2 cycles with Necromancy.
7 minutes. 7 minutes is all I can spare to play with you.
Thanks, Prackmer, for the follow. But yeah, so the fight's not that bad. It's just a lot to sustain your resources for that long. So we're going to donate Tokal here. This is going to increase our reduction from the helmet. So we're going to donate twice for 40 minutes worth. This is just really comfortable. You don't need to do this, but it is really comfortable. So now we're going to start. Let's see. I'm going to scatter my powder now. Summon my Blood Reaver.
7 minutes. 7 minutes is all I can spare to play with you.
Thanks, Alice, for the follow. And then we're going to start. So we're going to instantly summon all of our guys. He's going to do a lot of talking, which doesn't matter. Then we're going to stand here. We're going to darkness and pot up. And then we're going to pray melee and just kill these guys. Oh, I don't have melee on my bar. Hold on. Let me put melee on my bar. Okay, cool. So now melee is on my bard. Then we're just gonna, this spot that I'm standing in, this is where we're gonna stand for the entire place. And then for your aura, just use vampirism. It's just gonna keep you so healthy. It's just use vampirism. It's the best one. It's not close. While you're learning Zuck, you just want to be on vampirism. It's going to save you so much resources. So because we're in the melee waves, we want to kill all of the non-meleeers first while protecting melee. The birds are the highest priority because they drain your prayer when they hit you. Also, whenever you need to resummon guys, the best way to do it is to build adrenaline, and then after you kill something, just summon one of your guys, because it's not going to cost any adrenaline because you won't be in combat. So we're not in combat right, or we don't have a target, so we're going to summon Putrid Zombie.
To the slaughter.
So what we're going to do is we're going to stand here. We're going to wait for all of these guys to like be relatively close to me. We're going to Threads of Fate and then Finger of Death twice. I actually queued my Threads of Fate instead of activating it. So we Threads and then we volleyed, and we just killed all of the big guys pretty much instantly. So now we're going to go back here. Kill the... Threads of Fate is going to be really, really important for like making this as painless as possible. So we're going to stand here. This is going to be the melee challenge wave. So this guy requires you to stun him. You can just use... What's the name of this ability? Soul Strike. It's a stun. And then you just kill him while he's... before the bar fills back up. This guy, you Soul Strike him. You get your stun. And then you hit him. My Putrid Zombie despawned. So after I kill this guy, I'm going to resummon him. The other stun that you have access to is your weapon special attack. It's generally not worth using on these guys. I forgot to stun him, but it's fine. So I'll stun him now. So here, I'm going to build up 100% adren on these guys. Okay. We're going to go to Zuck, put on Soul Split. We're going to activate Living Death and then special attack. And then a special action button. And now we're going to use our hard hitting moves. And we did the 50k damage. So we're just going to keep building adrenaline here. Going to Threads of Fate. And then use basics on these guys. We used a Finger of Death. And then we're just going to hit these guys. And then that should just kill them. We might miss out on this guy. No, we got him. Nice. Okay. So now we're moving into the range waves. We're standing here again because it can protect us from jab. We're just going to kill all of the rangers. After we kill this guy, we're going to summon Putrid Imp. Also, you want to make sure your auto retaliate's off. Having your auto retaliates on is going to mess up your summons. We're not going to use our Death Skulls. It's a good ability, but it's just kind of not worth using on these weaker enemies. We pretty much only want to use it for Jads and challenge waves. And then the harder of the regular waves, which the hardest of the regular waves are going to be wave 8 and wave 13, I believe. So those are the waves I'm like hard griefing right now. So the Stomp, range attack, we play range. And he's just going to keep using range attacks, I guess. So, cool. Also, the good thing about the Necromancy tank armor is that it has dodge chance. With Darkness, you're going to dodge a meaningful amount of hits, which is really nice. So we're still on range waves, so we want to kill the Major instantly. We want to kill the bird. And then we want to kill this bird. We want to kill the big ranger. We want to summon Putrid Imp with no target, and then we want to kill this ranger. I'm going to overload again. Now we're just going to kill all of these guys. Yeah, luckily Zuck is Like, the biggest thing here is about managing your resources properly, and it's, like, not too hard to do that, which is really nice. Okay, so we're going to kill this guy, summon Vengeful Ghost. We're going to wait a little bit, activate Vengeful Ghost, and then we're going to kill this guy. He can't hit us, so we're just going to Soul Split. Because I'm full health, I'm just going to turn off my prayer to save resources. So here, we're going to pray range. And then we're getting into one of the harder waves. So this is where Threads of Fate is going to be really useful. So what I'm going to do now is I'm going to do like a movement lure. I'm going to stand in this square exactly. It'll drag these two over. And then I'm going to move down here. And it'll drag these guys down. I'm going to stand here. I'm going to Threads of Fate. And then I'm going to Finger of Death twice. And it kills all of the Rangers. Now we have no target. We're going to summon Imp. Or a Putrid Goblin. We're going to activate Vengeful Ghost. And we're just going to hit this guy. Okay, we can Soul Split on this guy until we're full health. Oh, we're pretty much full health now, so we're just going to chill. Activate Ritual Shard. So this is going to be the range challenge wave. So this requires thresholds. Thresholds for Necromancy are any ability that costs adrenaline. So I believe it's Finger of Death and Bloat that both count as thresholds. Yeah. So we're going to kill this guy. And you're looking for the igneous ones. I don't know where the other igneous guy is. Oh, here. Perfect. So we're going to kill this guy. We're going to build 100 adrenaline while killing him, ideally. Okay, we're going to activate Vengeful Ghost. We're going to summon a Putrid Goblin. We're going to activate Living Death and then Special Action Button.
You dare!
And use Finger of Death here. Gonna just keep using Finger of Death. Okay, and then we did the challenge wave, so that's good.
Show your power.
So here, we're gonna Death Skulls. And then we're gonna volley. And then we have enough adrenaline to finger, so we're gonna Finger of Death. We're gonna Finger of Death again. Okay, nice. He's dead.
It appears you have exceeded.
So now we're on the magic waves.
Or crawl and die.
So our main focus is Pray Magic. A Jad is going to spawn right here, so we need to be ready for that guy. He's using range. Magic. Whenever he gets on his back legs, that's a magic hit. And then in between, I am using Soul Split just to make sure my health is high. This is a range hit. And then this spot is really good because it protects you from this Jad. So now we walk out and hit this Jad. Pray Magic. I'm going to start using some of my harder hitting abilities. Pray range. So something that's like a little bit more advanced that you could do is if you wanted, you could have let Jad hit you like on purpose to restore prayer with penance powder until you're like really comfortable. I don't recommend doing that, but it is like something that you could do. I have no target, so I'm gonna summon Putrid Goblin and just Soul Split all of these guys. I need to go back and kill that major, so we're gonna do that now. And we're full health, so we're just not gonna use any prayer to let our prayer restore a little bit. So getting good at bossing was like kind of pretty incidental for me. I started on a hard boss, and like that just made other bosses easier. This is a magic wave, so we're praying magic and we're just killing the rangers. This ranger isn't gonna be able to hit us, so we're gonna kill this guy. We're still praying magic. We're gonna kill this ranger. That's gonna be super, super important. We're not using any of our big abilities because it's like not worth it yet. We're gonna kill this guy, summon Putrid Goblin. Then we're gonna activate this guy. We're gonna activate Darkness because our Darkness just wore off. And then we're gonna pot up because all of our pots expired. So the way the big mages work is they put a bleed on you. The bleed will stay on you, but every time you kill one of the majors, it like neutralizes the bleed. So that's why like you may have seen the debuff stacks here, but I wasn't taking any damage. That's why. So here, pray magic. This is a wave where we're going to use threads again. We're going to kill this major. We're going to kill this major. With no target, we're going to activate Vengeful Ghost. We'll kill this guy. We'll Threads of Fate. And then we'll Finger of Death twice. And now we kill this guy. Our health is pretty low, but it's like it's all good. We'll be able to heal a decent amount. I think RS3 at the top end is decently difficult. I think at the low end, it's about the same. So the requirement on these guys is you just need to hit them inside of their barrier. So we're just going to pray magic and hit them inside their barrier. We're going to activate Excalibur as well. I'm going to go down here, hit this guy. So stand in this guy's barrier, we're gonna hit him. And then here we're not going to Living Death. The strongest thing is going to or we need to hit 100% adrenaline to make this like as easy as possible. So we're gonna Death Skulls here and then just build adrenaline. So I have my Bone Shield active. So what I'm going to do here is I'm going to Resonance the first hit. Activate Devotion. This is a magic hit. This is a ranged hit. So I actually messed up here. I let my thing auto cast. But if you have 100% adrenaline, you want to barricade the last hit. Alternatively, you can Resonance the first hit and then just barricade the last hit, period. Or the barricade hits 2 through 4 and that'll get you a flawless. But I just let my thing auto-cast, I shouldn't have let it do it. If you move back to this spot, it'll let you safe spot all of the Jads. This one will hit you, these two will just watch. You step out, you can hit this guy. So you actually don't need a flawless to get your Igneous Stone, you just need a deathless kill. So that's why it's like not that big of a deal. So I'm gonna summon all my guys before I hit the last Jad. All getting a flawless deathless will do is it unlocks a hard mode for you. If you just want the Igneous Stone, then like messing up the last challenge doesn't matter that much. Okay, so now we're fighting Hurakan, and then for this we want to use our Living Death. Gonna surge into him. We're gonna Living Death, and we're just gonna Soul Split. Or we're gonna use our Volley of Death or our Volley of Souls. So when you see the thing go up in the air, that attack is an adrenaline drain. So you want to try to avoid that as best as you can. Like, as soon as you see it go up in the air, just move. Then we're just using our hard-hitting abilities here. Okay, so you went under. Before hitting anything, we're going to activate our guys. And then we're just going to kill the tentacles now. These do a good amount of damage, so it's like important to kill these. Well, when it says he's bombarding you, you just want to move. You want to move laterally rather than diagonally. Moving laterally will just make sure you don't take any of the damage. We're going to kill that. We're going to summon this. We're going to activate this. We're just going to keep killing tentacles. So he's bombarding me again. After the second bombard, after like a few seconds, that's when Hurakan's going to come back up. Okay, so he's over here now. Just going to use basics. We use Volley of Souls and Finger of Death twice. I shouldn't have clicked on that guy. So we're going to click on the tentacle. Tentacle despawned. I'm going to use this time to activate my guys. Who's going to land and put his melee bleed on you. You're just going to protect melee. I'm going to Soul Split Flick here, so just every time his auto attack windup starts, I'm going to pray melee. This is the fourth auto. He's going to put the health reduction on me. Surge through him, walk back to my spot. I'm not going to do a Living Death this first time around. So he does that. We're going to surge through him, and we're not going to take any damage from the Quakes. That's a big typeless hit. You can use stuff like Devotion, or not a Devotion. You can use Debilitate or Reflect for it. I just choose not to. It's not that big of a deal in my opinion. So my summons are dead, and I want them back, but I'm still targeting Zuck. So what I'm going to want to do is I want to surge here. This guy needs me to stun him, so I'm going to stun him here. Use Finger of Death twice. Once he's dead, I'm going to summon guys. This guy needs me to spend Adrenaline, so I'm going to spend Adrenaline. Now he's, like, debuffed. He's dead, and now I'm going to activate my Vengeful Ghost. Okay, so now we're going to Living Death, and we're going to activate the special action button, and then we're just going to try to Death Skulls off cooldown. We might be able to get 2 in, but we're probably only going to be able to get 1. Yeah, we only got 1, which is fine. Surge. Walk back to your original spot. I Finger of Death there twice. I'm going to use Weapon Special here. Surge again and walk away a little bit. If you're too far away from him, he'll use a magic attack, so you just pray magic there. I'm gonna resonance this hit. It's not gonna heal me, but it's just not gonna do any damage. Once he hits 100,000 health, he restarts his rotation. So after 4 autos, he's going to do the bleed. So I'm just gonna feed him the bleed. Do max health bleed. Surge through him. And he's dead.
After thousands of years.
So, yeah, that was normal mode Zuck. As you guys saw, we only used 2 pieces of food, which is really good. But in terms of actually, like, killing Zuck, it's not too bad at all. And then the loot is not bad either. I think I have 2 kills worth of loot in here. So over 3 kills, I have 15 mil. So it's about 5 mil a kill. Yeah, for normal mode Zuck, it's like not too bad. Hard mode is a huge step up, but you are going to be applying a lot of the same principles in order to kill the hard mode. But it's not bad at all. Yeah, Zuck is definitely like pretty clean with Necro. Like that was like very, very, very clean. Obviously my health is really low, but I just wasn't eating because I didn't want to, so like that's fine. But yeah, let's do Rasial. I want to test out the changes with Omniguard. I want to see how it fits into the rotations now. I'm definitely curious. So I'm going to enter, because I don't know if the minions are still bugged. I'm going to enter, and then I'm going to leave so I can just summon minions and not have them like be annoying. My health is, this is the tank armor health. This is going to reset at some point. But yeah, like my health is maxed out. It just hasn't adjusted to the tank armor health. Yeah, there we go. It just fixed. So activate book, darkness, do our summons. Yeah, this costing 30% is like kind of nuts.
You've come a long way, but clearly.
Okay, he's like deleting me now. Hello, what's happening? He's actually beating my ass. That's not good. Oh, you know what? I totally forgot that my health was, Oh, I don't have Pro Necro on. That's really bad.
This is true power. Join us.
I don't know why I'm taking so much damage right now. This is like a disgusting amount of damage I'm taking. I don't think they changed anything about the boss, so...
No more games.
Don't know why I'm taking so much damage. Oh, you know what? I don't have my Hellhound. That's why. I was like, bro, I'm getting deleted right now. Why am I getting deleted? I understand now. Okay, Blood Reaver, gotta go. Get out of here. I was super confused. I'm like, wow, this guy is like obliterating me right now. Man, it's so nice not to have to redo darkness at the beginning of every kill.
Seven minutes. 7 minutes is all I can spare to play with you.
Thanks, Amphibious, for the follow.
but clearly not far enough. Rise, my minions.
Yeah, there we go. Now I'm like not taking damage anymore.
Join us.
Can I put this on my bar yet, or is it still bugged? Okay, it's still bugged. Sweet.
This is true power.
Nice. I'm glad to hear it. Yeah, Ambassador is definitely a tough one. He's a really big step up from a lot of the other bosses, but once you like know that it's pretty difficult for him to kill you, it's like nowhere near as bad. Like, I think it's really easy to panic at a lot of these bosses and like just kill yourself, but in a video game, but like being chill and knowing what's happening is like half the battle at a lot of these bosses. Okay, so I think I can drag from here and that'll work, right? Yeah, it will. Okay, cool. I'm probably going to put out something on Rasial soon. I think the biggest issue that people are having with Rasial is that, like, this guy does a disgusting amount of damage if you kill him slowly, and, like, little mistakes get punished really hard. And I think that's pretty intimidating for a lot of people. Rightfully so.
You've come a long way, but clearly not far enough. Rise, my minions. Join us. Join us. Rise, my minions.
Oh, I like skipped minions. That's nuts. Okay. I'm just gonna let these guys hit me. I think I'll be able to phase them pretty quickly. Or at least that's the hope.
This is true power. No more games.
Okay, I'm getting deleted. His kill isn't gonna be that fast. It looked pretty good, but it's not gonna be that fast. I also totally forgot that Omniguard's 30 adrenaline now. I definitely could have been using it a little bit more liberally. But yeah, I'm gonna put out something for Rasial. I think once you're able to like meaningfully bypass the first part of the fight, I think it's a lot less intimidating, because most of the damage you take is between 700k and 600k. That's like most of the damage that you're gonna take at Rasial. I should let my skeleton despawn.
You've come a long way, but clearly not far enough.
I don't like this version of the rotation at all, so I don't think I'm gonna do that anymore.
Join us.
Yeah, I think the issue with Omniguard is that it's just not better than Death Skulls, which is kind of unfortunate. Because there's a lot of times where like you want to use Omniguard, but like it delays a Death Skull, so it's just not worth it. There we go. Not bad, not bad. But yeah, I definitely think the really important thing about Rasial is like building out a strong rotation. Actually, hold on. Let me try something. So this isn't gonna be like a guide, but it's just like if you let this bar just do its thing, like how easy is Rasial with like tank armor. Oh, and I guess I still have the tier 90, so I'll just use those as well. Okay, so this is impromptu Rasial guide. Take 1. I don't know if I'm gonna need that much food, but it's fine. I'm also gonna turn off Jazz Book because this is disgustingly expensive now. So we're just gonna go in. We're gonna activate our summon, and then we're just gonna kind of let the bar do its thing. So we're gonna Vaughn Bomb him. A Dren Pot, and then we're just gonna, every time we have 6 stacks for Finger of Death, we're just gonna use it. And then besides that, we're just gonna let the bar do its thing.
You've come a long way, but clearly not far enough. Rise, my minions.
I have 3 stacks, so I'm gonna volley. When he says suffer, you pray Necro. We have 3 stacks, we're gonna volley. I'm just gonna tank this. Pray Necro for that hit. Now we search forward here. Volley. Throw another Vuln Bomb. He's gonna dash in melee lanes. We're gonna freedom and walk like 3 squares away. Oh, we're gonna eat a little bit. We're just gonna walk down here. Eat and pray Necro. Generally speaking, you want to stay above 4k at all times because you can auto attack for 4ks. Volley. Finger of Death. Okay, cool.
No more games.
So I have my shield on, or I have a bone shield on, so I'm gonna resonance here. And just run back and forth and cast abilities. We're gonna reflect. Finger of Death, because I have 6 stacks. Volley. Death Skulls. With Death Skulls, we're going to try to stay, like, decently close to him to make sure it, like, keeps bouncing. But we still want to make sure that we keep moving. Make sure that we're eating as well. Use our weapon special, because I forgot to use it. Yeah, okay, cool. That wasn't bad at all. Okay, yeah, so I think I'll make like a more official thing for this at some point, but I want to kill him fast, so I'm gonna do that now. But yeah, basically everything I said is like what the RS guy did for his video. So like if you want a breakdown of like how to kill Rasial like easily, the RS guy's video is really good. And I think my bar is very similar to his, so it's definitely worth looking into.
You've come a long way, but clearly not far enough. Rise, my minions.
Let me activate Excalibur. I also totally botched this rotation, but it's like fine. So because I'm doing so much damage, I'm just gonna tank this now. Normally you wouldn't do that. It's not recommended to just tank that.
This is true.
If you have enough adrenaline to devotion this, you should. I just didn't for the last kill, that's why I didn't. We're gonna surge away, or we're gonna dive away because there's no reason to tank the second wall. You can if you want to, but there's no reason to. The main reason I tanked the first one was because if you don't tank it, you actually, like if you dive away, you do get too far out of range for your skulls to bounce back to you. I also forgot to put my jazz book on, so that's not good. But it's all good. He's dead here with volley. Yes, prominent live streamer. You know I had to do it to him. Very prominent. That was so funny. It's so funny how like those people like think that that's gonna work. Like, bro, if anyone knows whether or not I'm prominent, you'd think it would be me, right?
You've come a long way, but clearly not far enough.
I should have done a second basic attack after that. That wasn't optimal. Okay, so now we can use this special. Omniguard costing 30 feels really, really good. Nice, I'm glad to hear it.
This is true power. No more games.
Yeah, because of how demanding like Rasial is in the beginning part of the fight, like not using adrenaline pots feels really bad because he just like deletes you, and it's like, oh, okay, oh god, did not realize how low my health was. But yeah, he just like deletes you if you don't, because like the beginning part of the fight is so hard because he's gonna do the most damage to you between 700k and 600k. That's when like he's just gonna auto you for like 5k like 6 times in a row. So like using Adren Pots is actually like really important. Because you really want to burst him through that phase so he can just start doing like normal damage to you. Because like you'll see once he hits the okay, so I think this is good. So now here I should be able to use, yeah, so I use my Omni Guard and I always have enough adrenaline. Okay, that's really good. Okay. But like because I bursted him past that phase, he just like doesn't do damage. So it's really nice. I shouldn't have surged, but it's fine. Don't care. That was really bad to walk away there. This was a really clean kill, and then I griefed. Yeah, that was clean, but now I'm bad, so. Unlucky. Also, having your Vengeful Ghost up, like, pre-fight, just is so good for your sustain. Like, it's so good. Vengeful Ghost is just nuts. They should make Vengeful Ghost for every style. I've never used Vengeful Ghost and I was like, wow, that was terrible. It's always been awesome. Yeah. Yeah, that's definitely the scariest part, I think, about Rasial, is like, in the beginning of the fight, you're taking like 30k damage, but you're healing like 40k health. So it's just fine that you're taking that much damage. But I do think that's like a very scary feeling, and like for good reason as well. Like players are not used to having to take that much damage.
No more games.
Yeah, because like you're just slamming through food, like I don't understand what's happening. All I know is I'm getting deleted. And it's like, yeah, nope, that's true. Like when you're just chugging food, trying not to die, like you're actually making the kill harder for yourself, and players just don't, it's hard to learn that in real time. Because in real time, what's like happening is like you're just getting shred. But like once you're comfortable, it's like, oh, you're actually only getting shred for like 5 seconds. But like that's just really scary, you know? Okay. But yeah, that's definitely, I think, the hardest part about Rasial is you take so much damage and then you don't realize that, like, by not just killing him, like, you're making the fight that much harder for yourself.
You've come a long way, but clearly not far enough.
Cause like here, he's like definitely deleting me, but like I already skipped the hard part.
My minions. Suffer at my. Join us.
Yeah, it's definitely a weird boss to learn. Cause like that's just not a dynamic that most bosses like introduce the player to. Most bosses are like pretty lenient with the player. I think this will bounce back to me. It did, nice.
No more games.
I'm gonna resonance here. I 5-stack volley is just so broken. It's so much damage. Yeah, exactly. Like normally the boss fight gets like harder as you progress. It's not. Yeah, so the boss is gonna nuke you right in the beginning, and then after that you're like fine. Did my darkness run out? It did. Okay. That didn't seem right. After my first Death Skulls, my Omni Guard was ready. It's not amazing here, but like, it's something to do, so there's kind of no reason not to use it. Like, it'll dodge something, I think. I actually don't know if he's splashed on me. So, I guess I'll try a couple of kills without darkness to see if it even matters.
This is true power.
Because I don't know if the 100% accuracy is, like, through darkness. Oh, I see. Sure. That definitely makes sense. Yeah, I guess I've never, like, noticed him or me dodging him. So maybe I'm just not dodging him. So I'm gonna finish up this aura, and then I'm gonna help a friend. Yeah. I'm just not gonna bother using it once it's off, and then we'll see how it goes. Well, now it's like not working, so now I'm just confused again. Oh well, don't care. Yeah, I'm like not dodging anything here. It's so weird that you would even be allowed to use darkness here then. Like, why bother?
Join us in death. This is
I might have to eat here. I'm just gonna eat. I didn't have to, but it wasn't worth the risk.
no more games.
Yeah, I don't know. There's definitely a couple question marks I have. Someone at Jagex got some splaining to do. Very nice, very nice. Oh, I don't know if I told you guys, I got the offhand. I got the offhand 2 nights ago, and then last night I got another pair of boots, so I sold them. Oh, I also got the Hermod pet. I got it at 13.16. It was really fun. It's my favorite thing. I don't know of anyone who's gotten a pet later than that, so... I just activated darkness again. Oops. But apparently there's like a ton of people that are like 2k kills with no Hermod pet. So that's not good. Or I guess that's good for me that I got it when I did. Like apparently getting it at 1300 is like reasonable. Which is very scary to think about.
Rise, my minions. Suffer at my hand. Join us in death. This is true power. Join us in death.
I definitely should have ate there, but I chose not to out of defiance, and it paid off, so it's all good. Let's say he's just not gonna hit my res. Are we for real right now? More seeds? God, I hate seeds. Damn, this dude just died to get shit on. This is like the toxic elitist in me. Every time I'm standing outside of Rasial and I see someone die, it makes me laugh. I shouldn't laugh, but don't care. It makes me laugh.
You've come a long way, but clearly not far enough.
The Rocktail drop is definitely whack. For me, it's like weird. It's like, it's so bad that like I'm not even upset about it, if that makes sense. It's like, wow, this is like egregiously bad how this drop is. Exactly, you see Tombstones, it's like, damn, can't relate. And it's like, listen, I know that's toxic, but that's why I'm the one who's making the guides, right? I was pretty sloppy. I like missed like 2 ticks, like with bad positioning. Alright, I'm gonna do one more kill, and then I told a friend I would help them with ED3, so I'll do that. Summon you. Nice, I'm glad to hear it. Next is definitely really tough, so it's always nice to see people actually killing it.
You've come a long way, but clearly not far enough.
Definitely shouldn't have done that, but it's all good. Actually, it's fine. It's fine. I thought I used Finger of Death too early, but it doesn't matter.
Join us in death. This is true power. No more games.
Alright, so I think after I help my friend with Ambassador, I will probably do like an official Rasial guide. But in all honesty, I feel like it would just be exactly the same as the RS guy's guide, so I don't know how useful it's gonna be. And like I feel kind of weird like using a similar bar and being like, so here's how you kill Rasial, but not what the other guy said. It's like, that seems a little suspect. But I'm not sure. Maybe I'll just put it up anyways. Okay. Alright, so now we're gonna be a filthy magic abuser. Yeah, that's also true. I think going through the full or the full fight 2 or 3 times is probably really nice. I need to go to ED2 so I can get my Lucky Charms. Yeah, like, he's kind of right in that it doesn't matter which, because it'll die eventually. But on the flip side of it, it's like, okay, like, you still want to use your basics that generate stacks, so you still want to use your spenders that spend those stacks. Like, you don't actually want to just press random buttons. I think I'll send the... Yeah, exactly. Like, you definitely have abilities that are worth pressing. Also, this says it's 109 mil. What in here is so expensive? This doesn't look like it's that expensive. Oh, maybe it's this. This is probably like 20 mil. This is like 30 mil. Okay, never mind. There is a lot of money in here. I didn't realize I had 1,000 of these savages or salvages. Well, that can stay there for now. I don't really care. Yeah, I'll probably do a full run with tank armor just because I don't have power armor anymore. I sold all of it. Let me start a group. Okay, we'll put on penance. And we'll cheat and use some animate dead. Can't go wrong with animate dead. I gotta be honest, Greater Chain is just... It hits a little bit differently than Necromancy does. Although... That's not necessarily true, because what's like nuts is when you do like a big volley, or you do a threads into a big volley. That goes kind of crazy. Threads into big volley, that's my cake. I'll say it. Oh, that reminds me. I need to expand my action bar again. Oh. Well, all my loot's just gonna drop on the floor because I forgot to talk my chest again. Actually, we definitely don't need to kill these. I know that we don't need to kill these. Okay, let's see if I remember how to use magic. Summon my Calg. feel like I hard griefed the last time I came here with that magic, but we'll see. He called me an abomination. Wait, this guy's toxic.
We are changing the world. Your existence shall be little more than a footnote.
That's really funny, but that's toxic that he called me an abomination. Fuck off. Okay, I'm kind of playing like I have sense. Okay, not bad, not bad. Okay, I need to toggle my chest. Oh my god, toggle. Okay. I'm just gonna disassemble this now so I have room. We'll put all of our fun gear back on. Gotta say, I miss Crypt Bloom. It's too broken. It's too broken. The dodge chance from Necromancy is nice. It's not Crypt Bloom. Oh, what's it called? The Ice Nihils? Really, really, really good money. Like, if you can kill Smoke Nihils and transmute them, the money is, like, really nuts. I don't remember how much Ice Nihil pouches are, but yeah, the money is definitely there. The last batch I sold for 250k, but that was Sunday night. My guess is they're probably around 300k or maybe a little bit more. Man, this room is just so easy. Like, the staff auto attack range just makes this room so much easier, and then with Crypt Bloom, you just don't care about the range attacks.
go no farther. Your pathetic crusade is at an end. Your souls are nothing but fuel for a greater power.
That was pretty good. That looks pretty clean. Oh, I forgot to Undead Slayer. Never mind, I'm bad. It's a false flag. I'm actually terrible. I'm gonna put my crippling back on so I don't die. There we go. Yeah, dude, I don't know. Crib Bloom, like, it's just different. It's just different. It really is. I think they're comparable when the only times they're comparable are with bosses that don't have 100% accuracy, because then the dodge chance like compounds with their lack of accuracy, and then you start getting like Raksha, who's like missing 4 and 5 auto attacks in a row on you, and then it's like, oh well, actually this dodge chance is like really nuts. And I imagine the same thing would be true with like Carapac, where like Carapac or you having, or like Carapac not having 100% accuracy on you means that your dodge chance is like way more meaningful there. But yeah, it's just a different type of like tankiness where like you can, against bosses that don't have 100% accuracy, dodge tanking is like a valid way of mitigating damage because of the way it scales, whereas damage reduction is really good against bosses with 100% accuracy because like you can turn like that damage reduction is like an actual like number. Like, oh, okay, because of, you know, I reduce this much damage. If the boss always hits, we can calculate, you know, that Anime Dead and Crypt Bloom reduces, you know, 30% damage. But if a boss has, like, 70% accuracy, you having, you know, 30% dodge chance, like, a boss having 40% accuracy, that's a really low. Like, that's really low. Especially if the boss has low attack speed, where like now you're getting bosses that are like not hitting you for like 30 seconds at a time, you know? It's definitely really noticeable at like Raksha. That's the place where I've noticed it the most. I haven't done enough hard mode Carapac to tell, but you definitely notice it at Raksha.
So, you come to witness this great moment. Must die so hard yourself of respite. Are you not feeling why weakness is inevitable so to the end? If you will not rise, then you...
What is happening with my screen? Oh, okay. Now, I was like, okay, I'm in black and white mode. I'm really confused. Bro, the ambassador is such an asshole. He's literally he talks so much shit to you, which is so funny to me. You meet Rasial Leviathan, he just like, you're a blight on this earth. It's like, bro, first of all, who talks like that? Second, I don't appreciate that. Apologize, ambassador. Alright, so I think we'll go over, like, Rasial now, and how to, we'll go over, like, an actual living death row rotation, so that it's, like, clear what's going on, and, like, how we're doing damage. Oh, I need to switch my gear out. Let me do that. And we're just not going to use Jazz Book because those are disgustingly expensive. Okay, cool. Alright, so a lot of people have been struggling with Rasial. He does a lot of damage right in the beginning of the fight, so getting to the actual, like, hard part, or getting to, like, the rest of the fight is, like, a pretty big challenge for a lot of people. So we're going to go over the rotation I use to, like, not skip, but to go past the early part of the fight, which is the hard part. So yeah. The aura we're going to use is Penance, Aegis. It reduces your damage taken by 10%. When combined with the Hellhound, you get basically a 30% damage reduction. It's a lot of damage reduction. It makes the beginning of the fight not trivial, but significantly easier. We're going to activate them both. And then we're going to go over how you start the fight. So, Putrid Goblin, still basic attacks. It doesn't poison. Like, we're never, like, it poisoning just doesn't matter. So, but it is, like, more than 0 damage, so we are going to use it. So, every time I start this fight, I overload, I Putrid Goblin, I go in, I Vengeful Ghost, Skeleton, activate Ghost, activate Skeleton. I do that at the beginning of every single fight. So, I don't have a God Book because those are expensive. Let me put my 90 weapons on. And then we're going to be using Tier 90 Tank Armor. We're going to be using a Zup Cape. We're going to be using a Salve Amulet. And we're going to be using Tier 90 weapons. Once you go in, you're going to do what is considered a Living Death rotation. And essentially what you're going to do is you're going to Living Death, you're going to Adrenaline Pot, and then you're going to Death Skulls, and you're only going to use your abilities, which is your basics and Zap, or Touch of Death. I call it Zap because it looks like a lightning bolt. You're going to use your basics and Touch of Death because they generate Necrosis stacks. Then you're going to use Finger of Death because it spends Necrosis stacks. Those are the only 3 abilities that you're going to be using inside of your rotation. Or the only 4 abilities. It's going to be using Death Skulls, Touch of Death, finger, and basic attack. That's it. So that's what we're going to do here. We're going to Goblin, or Vengeful Ghost, Skeleton, activate Ghost, activate Skeleton, Living Death, Skulls, basic, Finger of Death, basic, basic, basic. We're going to let our action bar just play out. Finger of Death, basic, 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 Finger of Death, and then Skulls. So after we use all of our abilities, we're going to bloat. And we're just going to let our bar kind of do its thing. Whenever we get full stacks of one of our stackable abilities, we want to deal with it. So here we're just going to dash up. And then we're going to like walk back down here. So these guys are doing a pretty good amount of damage to us, so we're going to Threads and Finger of Death. Oh, I don't think I got Threads. So we're going to Threads and then Finger of Death. Okay, there we go. When he says this is true power, we're going to pray Necro. Then we're just going to eat. We have max stacks of Volley of Souls, so we're going to activate that. So now we're at this part of the fight. You just want to be running back and forth while casting abilities that generate stacks. That's like the most important thing. I have my Bone Shield on, so I'm going to use a couple defensives. Resonance is a really good one. You also want to use Reflect. And then we're just going to be building Adrenaline to 100% so we can do another Living Death rotation. So we're going to Living Death, use our stackable abilities. We have 12 stacks, so we're going to use Finger of Death. We're going to use Skulls. And we're just running back and forth, and there we go. Killed him. So we used like a little bit of food, but we didn't use that much. And yeah, that's what a Rasial kill should look like. We're going to do another kill. I didn't have these on, and I need these on. And we're also going to fix our bar. Our bar is supposed to be 7 wide, and I had 11 wide, so I had to press a lot of abilities manually. So we're going to heal up. Also, I'm not using Darkness. It doesn't seem to give you any dodge chance against Rasial. So, activate Putrid Ghost. Oh, I guess that was the last session. Okay, well. Activate Vengeful Ghost. Activate Skeleton. Activate Ghost. Activate Skeleton. Vuln Bomb, and do Replenishment. And now we're just going to do basics. And then whenever we're at 6 stacks, we're going to use Finger of Death. So we're going to let these 2 abilities cast. Finger of Death.
But clearly not far enough.
Basic. 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 We're going to use a Finger of Death here. And then we're going to use Skulls. We're going to let these 2 abilities cast. And then we're going to bloat. When he says Suffer in my hand, you want to switch to Pray Necro for 1 hit. But yeah, we're just going to keep letting our stacking abilities stack up. We're gonna dive up here. He says this is true power. We're gonna go to deflect necro. The skeletons are attacking us, so we're gonna threads. We're gonna finger of death, and they should die. They didn't, so I'm just gonna kill that guy just to get it over with. We're gonna eat up a little bit. He's gonna dash into us in freedom. We're gonna walk away a couple squares. Summon more minions, which isn't great for us, but it's not the worst deal ever. Gonna pray Necro and Devotion here. If you have the Adrenaline to Devotion, then you want to use it. We're gonna use Skulls here. It should kill all of these guys. This guy's still alive, but he's gonna die when he gets phased. Yeah, perfect. So now we're gonna run back and forth. Oh, we're gonna Resonance. Then we're just gonna run back and forth while casting our spending abilities. Let's spend our stacks. Then we're gonna try to generate stacks whenever we can. And then you just want to run back and forth. Like, I'm not even really worrying about, like, looking at Rasial. I'm focusing pretty much entirely on my action bar, making sure I'm clicking the right abilities. So still, we're just running back and forth, spending our generating abilities. Use Finger of Death. Use Skulls. Use Finger of Death. Use Volley, and he'll be dead. Nice. Cool. So that is should be a pretty easy guide on how to kill Rasial. It is a lot that's going on, but the big thing is that you're taking most of your damage in the beginning of the fight between 700k and 600k. That's when he's doing by far the most damage to you. So the best way to deal with that is to just, in your living death rotation, like, do the rotation that I explained, and that will get you past the 600k as fast as possible, and then he's not as bad to deal with. But once you get past that beginning part, it's way more chill. Because, like, his damage just isn't that front loaded. The biggest thing to remember is when there are two phrases he says. When he says, this is true power, you want to deflect Necro and Devotion if you have it, if you have enough adrenaline for it. If you don't have enough adrenaline, just eat. Like, you want to be above like 5,000 health to survive it. Then there's another phrase he says. I forget what it is. Let me see if the wiki says what it is. Strategy guide. Yeah, when he says suffer at my hand, you also want to deflect Necromancy just to reduce how much damage it's doing. But yeah, that's basically it. I highly recommend having adrenaline pots and Vuln bombs. It's going to be significantly harder without adrenaline pots and Vuln bombs. So those are things I recommend. But yeah, hopefully that helps you guys with Rasial. For Join Us in Death, that's the wall. I just dash to the side of him and then walk back to my position, or I just tank it. If you're close to full health, you can just tank it. Yeah. Well, so like those are your options. Yeah, I'm glad that the guides are helping. That's really nice.
You've come a long way, but clearly not far enough.
Oh, I messed up there. I lost a little bit of damage there. It's not like the biggest deal, but I did lose a little bit of damage there.
Join us. This is true power. Join us. No more games.
That was really good that I got the that I got the relentless proc. That relentless proc was nuts. I'm gonna eat here. Oh, I didn't have to. I'm cringe. I'm cringe. I didn't have to eat there. The miso pet is so cute, though. It's so cute. I made some tea. I made it from, it's Tivana. I don't remember what, flavor it is. It's something mimosas. I don't know what it's called, but it goes crazy. I mean, I don't know a lot about tea, but Tivana, they know a thing or two. I'll be the first to admit it.
Rise, my minions.
They're worthy of the Tivana name.
Join us in death.
Oh, let me activate this.
This is true power.
That's a good question. I have the entire log except for chest and gloves. I have everything else. And then I have two of the I have two helms and I have two boots. So we're doing well, I think. We're doing really well, honestly. Oh god, I just got deleted. Yeah, I'm definitely happy with how it's coming along, for sure. So we're just looking for chest and legs, and then... that's a good question. We are at... We just hit 600, I think. So, let's see. What's this guy's name? Rasial. We're at 607, and we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 uniques, including pet. So, we're doing pretty good for ourselves. Because I think drop rate is supposed to be like 1 in 100 or something. If it's 1 in 100, we're doing well. If it's less than that, then we're doing fine slash not amazing. But I'm making money, so I'm not complaining.
You've come a long way, but clearly not far enough. Rise, my minions. Suffer at my hand. Join us.
Yeah, I do like the Omni Guard's new adrenaline cost. It feels a lot more usable. Did not mean to walk that close to him, but it's fine.
No more games.
Big crits. It's just so insane how much damage like the style does. It's so sick. I have been enjoying this rotation a lot more. For a while, I was using Omni Guard in my Living Death, and I just don't think that you can do that without getting a Relentless proc somewhere. I think it's nuts if you get the Relentless proc, but if you don't get the Relentless proc, it feels whack.
Rise, my minions.
Yeah, it's definitely like just a really fun style to use. I've been really enjoying it.
Join us. This is true power. No more games.
Yeah, it's really nice. It just like there's a couple of bosses that like I want to get a little bit better at before like really using Necro. Like my Necro at what's his name? Carapac needs a lot of work. Like I've definitely been not having a good time with hard mode Carapac. But I think I'll be able to figure it out at some point. It's just the biggest thing is balancing the longer cooldown of Living Death with Time Warp. Like that's not hard, it's just tricky. So once I figure that out, then like it'll be easy. But yeah, that's definitely something I need to work on for sure.
You've come a long way, but clearly not far enough.
Yeah, I like this rotation that I've been doing with Omni Guard. Feels really good.
Rise, my minions.
It was good. I only did normal mode Zuck, but it was good stuff. If like you haven't killed Zuck yet, Necromancy is definitely totally viable.
No more games.
I'm glad I could help. Zuck is requires a lot more endurance than I think people give it credit for. But luckily it seems like we're slowly it's slowly becoming easier and easier to like make it through all of the waves. So I'm gonna figure out I'm gonna put out a hard mode guide relatively soon. I'm a little bit skeptical of hard mode without a rune pouch, but like I saw RS guy do it and he got a sub 20 kill, so like it can't be that bad. But yeah, I'm definitely gonna look into making a hard mode guide soon.
Long way, but clearly not far enough.
My recommendation is probably still going to be to just not do hard mode with Necro, but like it might just be nuts, so who knows, right?
Join us. This is true power. No more games.
Big crit? Small crit. I'm pissed. We're just gonna unequip this and re-equip it.
You've come a long way, but clearly not far enough.
This jazz book proc's gonna be pretty good. Yeah, 20k jazz book, not bad.
Praise my minions. Suffer, join us.
Oh, this is gonna be pretty good.
No more games.
Yeah, this is gonna be pretty good. Oh, actually, I didn't get a death mark, so I like kind of need to get a death mark soon. Yep, never mind. His kill was terrible. Worst kill of all time. Oh, I got the death mark, just so it was kind of late. I do need to be using bloat more. How long does bloat last? $18 seconds? Okay. This lasts a lot shorter than I thought it was.
but clearly not far enough. Rise, my minions. Suffer at my hand. Join us in death. This is true power. Join us in death. No more games.
I think I'm not gonna activate what's it called this time around. Activate Vengeful Ghost. I think it just costs too much adrenaline. Like it costs like way too much adrenaline. At least in the middle of a kill. I guess if my kills were like a little faster, it wouldn't be as bad. Because then when you have to worry about resummoning it. I just need to find a good place to use Split Soul. But I don't super care about that, so. Alright, I have I can do one more kill and then I'll refresh my aura. Like here I could use Split Soul.
But clearly not far enough. Rise, my minions. Suffer at my hand. Join us. This is true power.
I'll use Excalibur.
Join us in death.
Didn't want to eat, but I kinda took a little bit too much damage.
No more games.
There it is. The damage is just... The damage is so nuts. It really is. Okay, let's refresh Aegis. Oh, actually, let me lobby to get our new task. Because I can get a new Reaper task. The Magister. I can probably do Magister. I don't feel like it, though. Next AOD. No, thanks. Telos. No, thanks. Can we get a fun boss? No, thanks. Cool, I get to pick for 25%. Well, I guess I was gonna do an hour of Rasial anyways, so... That's convenient. It is weird that the skeleton's cooldown is like not a normal number. Like, it comes off cooldown like a half second before global cooldown's done, which is weird.
This is true power! Ha! No more games!
I really don't want to eat, but I'm definitely going to have to, is what I would say. There's no benefit to not eating there, so probably eat, but I didn't want to, so. Oh, Death Skull's crit. Wonderful.
You've come a long way, but clearly not far enough.
That was bad.
Rise, my minions. Suffer at my hand. Join us in death. This is true power. No more games.
Okay, there we go. Not bad. Not bad, not bad. Once I get another piece of the armor, I'm going to start manually applying Deathmark. Because I've had like a couple kills in a row, or not in a row, but a couple kills like so far where I haven't gotten a Deathmark proc, and like that's kind of whack.
You've come a long way, but clearly not far enough. Rise, my minions. Suffer at my hand. Join Join us.
The damage is just so nuts.
This is true power. No more games.
There we go, not bad. I don't know why people are dropping stuff all over wars, but it's kind of annoying. Okay, I can go in now.
You've come a long way, but clearly not far enough.
I'm also excited to unlock, what's it called? The extra duration on the familiars. That's gonna be so good.
My minions. Suffer at my hand. Join us. This is true power! No more games!
Honestly, here would be a really good time for the tier 90 weapon spec. Since I'm like on all cooldowns. Nice, there we go. Oh, let me heal. Hello? That was bad. I think. Maybe it's fine? It might be fine.
But clearly not far enough.
I mean, you're getting kills, and that's what's important.
Rise, my minions. Join us. This is true power! No more games!
God, the burst damage is just so nuts. It's so much fun. Just seeing all the big numbers, like, maybe I'm just an idiot, but watching all the big numbers, very cool. Fif 54 KC is very, very good. You're gonna start getting dropped sooner or later. I wouldn't worry too much about it.
You've come a long way, but clearly not far enough.
First, thanks. I appreciate it. It's not a waste. Like, the tier 95 is really, really good. Personally, I like Iron Manning my gear. Like, that's just fun for me. So, like, I personally wouldn't have, but, like, it wasn't a mistake to buy or anything like that. It's definitely just a preference thing. And, like, the gear is good. The tier 95 gear is, like, nuts, so... If you plan on farming Rasial, it's probably, like, less good to have bought it, just because you're going to be getting it back as drops anyways. But, like, that's all just a preference thing. And it's also, like, contingent on you, like, actually farming Rasial. If you have no desire to farm Rasial, then... Ooh, that was a big volley. If you have no desire to farm Rasial, then, like, it kind of doesn't matter if you buy the gear or not, right? So... Yeah, the learning curve on, wow, this guy just finished, AOD log. Like, the full log. He has all of his chests. That's nuts. What was I gonna say? Necro seems to be really competitive at, like, the higher, bosses. It does seem to have a pretty steep learning curve, so that's something to consider for sure. But, I don't know. It's good stuff. It's really fun to use. The combat flow is, like, more of a traditional MMO, and I like that a lot. It's not for everyone, but I really, really enjoy the combat flow of Necromancy. So I definitely plan on using it at bigger bosses, for sure. I'm curious to test it at hard mode Zuck and see how that goes. Because obviously the RS guy used it at hard mode Zuck, and that went really well for him, but, like, I'm not the RS guy, so it's hard to say. But I'm curious to see what the results are going to be, for sure. For me, it's definitely more fun than Magic, but I don't know. There's something just nice about Crypt Bloom and Animate Dead. It's, like, not more fun, but it's just so much more relaxing to just chill, you know? But yeah, like, actually killing stuff, I think Necromancy is really, really fun. I super enjoy the skill a lot. I don't know how crowded Abyssal Beasts are. I also personally haven't calculated the XP per hour, so it's like it's just tough to like give exact numbers on a lot of this stuff. But from what I can tell, Abyssal Beasts seem to be like they seem to be the move. Yeah, the burst damage from Necro like cannot be understated. Another thing that you could look into is a Nihil. Nihil are very, very good money right now because the Ice Nihil just got changed to be the Necromancy one. So that could also be something to look into. The XP per hour is about 600k. So like, it's not bad. And the money you're making is way, 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 way better, so.
No more games.
Like, I think Nihil are anywhere from like 25 to 30 mil an hour. It just kind of depends on how much pouches are going for. But I've had hours that are like I think I had 1 hour where I got 101 of the tertiary material. So like, that's a lot of money, you know. I think it ended up being like a 45 mil hour because I sold most of them for 400k or so. But yeah, the money from Abyssal Beast is like fine. It's like 5 or 6 mil an hour maybe. But the XP is really, really good. So I think it's supposed to be upwards of 1 mil XP an hour or something. It's supposed to be better than Savage's, but I'm not entirely sure. I personally have Abyssal Beast in my player-owned dungeon, so. And I personally would train on Abyssal Beast as well, so. Just something to think about.
This is true power. No more games.
Nice. Let me despawn this. I'm really hoping we get the rune pouch soon. It's just going to be so nice for inventory management.
You've come a long way, but clearly not far enough.
The Necro crits are just so nuts.
My minions. Suffer at my hand. Join us. This is true power. No more games.
There we go. The good thing about this guy is that a lot of his trash loot is, like, fine. Like, 400k a kill is not bad. It's when you start getting, like, the really terrible drops, like the Animica and the, this, whatever. This is, like, fine. But, like, when you're getting, like, the Rocktail, that's when it's like, alright. This is, like, kind of whack. Yeah, Rocktail, not cash money.
You've come a long way.
I do like how they buffed Omniguard. Omniguard feels a lot better. Yeah, it's weird for new bosses to have, like, the really terrible loot. Like, it's fine from old bosses because of, like, Art Glacier ruined a lot of tables. But it's like, bro, this is a new boss, like... This is whack.
This is true power. No more games.
Yeah, it's definitely a little questionable. The super necromancy potions are, like, good. These are, like, 4k a piece, so... Like, this is, like, not a bad... Or, like, 40k a piece, so, like, this is not a bad drop at all. It might come down with the update today, but it's not bad at all.
You've come a long way, but clearly not far enough. Rise, my minions. Join us in death. Suffer at my hand. This is true power. No more games.
Well, his kill started off like nuts, and then like I just stopped doing damage, so that's kind of annoying, but it's fine. Nice. Alright, last kill of the Reaper. What do we get? Nothing. Okay. I'll have enough stuff in my inventory for one more kill, so we'll do one more.
Clearly not far enough.
Thanks a day for the sub.
My minions. Join us in death. Join us in death. No more games.
Ooh, we're taking a little bit of damage. I don't like that. Okay, doesn't matter. We're good. Alright, cool. So we're done with the hour. Could do another hour. Let's grab a new Reaper task because I have so many Slayer points, and then we'll decide after that. Carapac the Bound. Do I want to do Carapac right now? Not really. Yeah, I'm good on Carapac. Oh, I get to pick. Yeah, I need to experiment with Carapac a little bit more off stream, but yeah, I do plan on doing Carapac at some point. Right now, the range build is just like so free that that's the build that I would do. But I would like to do hard mode with Necromancy. Could do some ED1. Maybe I should do Raksha. No, let's do Raksha. That seems fine. Oh, this is my ranged build. Do I want to do... I guess we can just do the ranged build. That's fine. Yeah, that's fine. I'm like so much more comfortable on range than I am with Necromancy here, so it's totally fine. Put on Reckless.
interrupted. He is roused.
Oh, I don't have Prime Melee on my bar. That's so bad. That's really bad.
You may think you hear it speaking. Ignore it.
What do I do? Okay, okay, we're good, we're good, we're good. I think there's a ton of people are using them with Necro being a thing.
Your thoughts betray you.
That was almost a disaster, but it ended up being fine.
Let him absorb the shadow. The shadow grows thicker. You must defeat him quickly.
Your thoughts betray you.
Honestly, I think my Necro kills are faster.
Flee, insect.
I did also hard grief this kill, so like that's not fair, but I think my Necro kills are faster.
You must finish him quickly. The secondary defenses will not hold for long.
Necro seems to be really competitive at a lot of places. It's hard to say exactly where it's going to end up, but it does seem to be decently competitive. Like, my fastest kill time at Raksha, like, I have 3,000 range kills and like 10 Necro kills. And my fastest time is with Necro, so like... Now, I've never tried to speed kill it with range, but like, that's kind of besides the point. Like, a low effort, like, Necro build is like, way, way faster than like, a low effort range build. Like, that's like a little bit, not off, but it's a little weird, you know? Like, let's just do the build now. Need to do that. Okay, all of that's good. Yeah, it seems to be a lot easier to output really good damage with Necromancy than it does with other styles. Do I need threads for this? No. Oh, I do still need runes, though. Let me withdraw runes. Okay, then let me think. Do I need anything else? I don't think so. Oh, I need a calc. Get Calgarian Demon and like 60 scrolls, I guess. Oh, that's the wrong EOF. Oops. But yeah, like Necro definitely seems to put out like a lot more damage for a lot lower effort, which isn't necessarily a good or a bad thing, it just is. Oh, let's send you home.
The flow has been interrupted. He is roused. Do not let him absorb the shadow. You may think you hear it speaking. Ignore it and focus. The shadow grows thicker. You must defeat him quickly.
I tried to do pool skip. I don't think I'm gonna get it. I almost had it though, which is like kind of nuts to think about. Yeah. I need to change around to my rotation to do pool skip. But like, yeah, like that damage is like nuts, so I don't know. I also didn't have my Grimoire for the beginning of the kill, which was like dumb. That might help. Yeah, the necro damage goes a little bit crazy.
The flow has been interrupted. He is roused. Do not let him absorb the shadow. You may think you hear it speaking. Ignore it and focus.
Oh, I used my Death Guard by accident. I just grief so hard. Okay, I have to do pulls. I have to do pulls.
You must defeat him quickly.
I was gonna skip, but I used my Death Guard by accident. So I'm just gonna resummon everything here. But yeah, this kill is... I'm gonna slow this kill down a lot. Yeah, the next one especially did like really, really well. Definitely happy to see that.
It's too dangerous. Now open the gates. Lure him through. You must finish him quickly. The secondary defenses will not hold for long.
True, you already know about the prominent streamer. Honestly, it's probably not even worth picking all of this up. Yeah, generally speaking, now's a really good time to buy stuff for other classes, because all of that stuff is like nosediving. Nice, I got a PB. Okay, so we need to not completely grief the kill like I did last time. That would be nice. If you have the money for the other stuff, it's worth doing, but yeah. Okay, so we will...
The flow has been interrupted. He is roused. Do not let him absorb the shadow. You may think you hear it speaking. Ignore it and focus.
Alright, we're gonna try to do skip this time.
The shadow grows thicker. You must defeat him quickly.
I think I'm gonna mess up again, honestly. Yeah, that was unfortunate. Actually, hold on.
Your thoughts betray you.
Nice. It's a 47% in rage, which is a lot, but... This is the fastest I've ever gotten into this phase, so we'll see how this goes.
You must finish him quickly. The secondary defenses will not hold for long.
Yeah, I mean, I understand that. It's definitely unfortunate when stuff like that happens. Oops. I pressed the wrong prayer. Didn't matter.
Hide behind the posts. Collect that shadow.
Oh, look at you! Kick Gaming. That was pretty good. I got another PB. We take those. I don't think I can make any money on Kick yet, so I appreciate that, but yeah, can't make any money, unfortunately. Oops, I keep going to the wrong place. I mean, if you can, like, cool. But I don't think I can make any money. True, true. Let him know. It's not easier than like maxed mage, but it's like different, I guess, is the best way to explain it.
The flow has been interrupted. He is roused. Do not let him absorb the shadow. You may think you
Yeah, it's very funny, the people I get in here. But it's just because I'm small on kick, so like they don't know. Okay, this might be the one.
The shadow grows thicker. You must defeat him quickly.
Dang, I was so close actually. Oh, nice. That was really good. We only got 20% in rage. I am gonna collect all of the anima this time around.
Secondary defenses will not hold for long. Hide behind the black shadow.
Yeah, that is nuts. That was a 30-second PB. Like, yeah, Necro's pretty good. That's the fastest Rasial I've ever done, like, by a lot.
To his confinement.
3 viewers going crazy. I'm kind of cracked now, I guess. I'm basically a prominent streamer, if you don't really think about it. Okay, we'll activate you, rejoin. True. This one. Definitely, you could be.
The flow has been interrupted. He is roused. Do not let him absorb the shadow.
So I play like everything. Which everyone says that, but genuinely, like, there aren't that many games I don't play. I play a lot of, like, single-player games. So I do a lot of variety when, like, RuneScape's not what I want to be doing.
The shadow grows thicker. You must defeat him quickly.
Well, that was really unfortunate. I think I have to TP out of this kill. this is gonna be close. I think I have to TP out of this kill. Yeah, I have to TP out of this. I have not played Mad Max before. I know when the DLC for Cyberpunk comes out, that was something I was planning on playing through. Cause like I love that game. I don't really have any plans for like after that though, so. Word, yeah, I'll look into it and see if it's something I would be interested in playing. Yeah, Cyberpunk is like one of my favorite games in a long time. I don't know if I like Cyberpunk more than I like Tears of the Kingdom, but like both of those games are like nuts. Tears of the Kingdom was really, really, really good. I'm streaming on 3.
The flow has been interrupted. He is roused. Do not let him absorb the shadow.
Is that allowed?
You may think
Is that okay with you?
speaking. Ignore it and focus.
R is just restream, like, so that's like where all of my chats are like congregated. It helps me keep everything in one place without needing like a weird app or anything.
The shadow grows thicker. You must defeat him quickly.
Yeah, look how many platforms it is.
Too dangerous. I'll open the gates. Draw him through.
Listen, you know I gotta grind like this so I can shine like that, okay?
You must finish him quickly. The secondary defenses will not hold for long.
Oops, misclicked. Don't care.
Hide behind the post. Collect that shadow.
1 second. Oops! Am I dead? No, I'm not dead. That's fine. God, that damage is so nuts. So outside of gaming, I study political science. That's like my main thing that I'm doing right now. I study political science. Typically, I find what's it called? True. Typically, I find politics to be super, super interesting, even as toxic as it is these days. It's just an interesting topic for me. I find a lot of stuff interesting, honestly. Gaming and like anime are like my big like passions that are like for fun, and then politics is like my for serious passion. So I take politics and philosophy and ethics, like all that stuff I'm super, super interested in. Politics is not fun for everyone. Like, I like understanding, like, politics.
The flow has been interrupted. He is roused.
But I definitely understand why people are averse to it, we'll say. There's a lot of reasons to not enjoy politics. A lot of valid reasons. Oops! Almost died. Right now, I am studying at Southern New Hampshire. They have an online program that I'm studying. And I think I'm going to be done in... Let me think. When am I done? I'm done in a year. So I'm actually pretty close, which is nice.
The shadow grows thicker. You must defeat him quickly.
He's definitely going to siphon one of these. Yeah, I wouldn't say that politics are, like, enjoyable for everyone, but I really like it for whatever reason. So I like understanding politics. I like psychology. Like, understanding why people believe the things that they believe is something that I find a lot of value in, and it's really interesting to me. Rasial music is nuts. It's, like, really good. I think Carapac has the best music in the game, but Rasial music is definitely really good.
You must finish him quickly. The secondary defenses will not hold for long.
I'm gonna hold my living death here. Raksha is not twerking music. Carapac is, though. Carapac goes crazy. Yeah, Carapac's music is nuts. It's my favorite soundtrack in the game. But, like, Raksha and Zuck are really good as well. The damage is just so insane. It's so crazy how much the damage is. Ooh, 3100. Let's go. That's so crazy. I beat my PB by like 45 seconds today. Like, that's just nuts. But yeah, I think that's it. Outside of gaming, it's anime, it's politics, philosophy. Yeah, my PB is 215. Oh, actually, I need to teleport out. Also, I keep forgetting I have my Death Guard. I think I can do better than 215 if I use Death Guard. I need to unsummon all of these guys. I need to remember that I have it, because I keep not remembering. Cool, just took the wrong portal.
The flow has been interrupted. He is roused. Do not let him absorb the shadow. You may think you hear it speaking. Ignore it and focus.
Like, this damage is just so insane. It really is.
The shadow grows thicker. You must defeat him quickly.
Dang, that's unfortunate. I have to TP out. I was very close to having, like, some good stuff happening there, but I had to TP out. The main hand is... that's actually a good question. I think the offhand is better. The Omni Guard is really, really good. Like, it's really good. But, like, the 5-stack Residual Souls is just better, I think.
The flow has been interrupted. He is roused.
Yeah, I think the offhand might actually just be better.
Do not let him absorb the shadow. You may think you hear it speaking. Ignore it and focus. The shadow grows thicker. You must defeat him quickly.
I watch, like, everything. I know everyone says that they watch everything, but, like, I try to watch, like, I watch all types of shows. Recently, I just finished up Chainsaw Man because I'm, like, super behind on, some of the most recent seasons. I just caught up on My Hero. Let's see, what else? Where are my crits? I just finished catching up on My Hero. I caught up on Chainsaw Man. Trying to think what else I've been watching. Wait, where did my stacks go? Oh, you lose your stacks on transition? That's trash. I didn't know that. That's trash. Alright, well, I guess the more you know, right?
Hide behind the posts. Collect that shadow.
My favorites as of right now are That Time I Got Reincarnated as a Slime and Spice and Wolf. Those are, like, my two, like, favorites right now. I think That Time I Got Reincarnated as Slime is, like, my favorite, like, newer show. Honestly, I've been liking a lot of the isekais, but, like, not to be, like, cocky, but, like, or, like, that guy, but, like, a lot of, like, the obviously good ones, like Slime, super, super good. I've really liked Soma Spider, So What? I thought that one was, like, really good. I thought the stuff with, like, her other classmates was, like, whack, but all of her stuff was, like, really cool, so...
The flow has been interrupted. He is right. let him absorb the shadow. You may think you hear it speaking. Ignore it and focus. The shadow grows thicker. You must defeat him quickly.
Dang, I like messed up. Yeah, I messed up. It's not the worst, but like that definitely could have gone a lot better. Oh my. Okay. I did not know I missed that flick that bad. Jesus. The best one that I've gotten, or just like, are you asking like what's the best drop period? I think right now the best single item that you can get is still, like a die. Like, I think as it stands right now, the best single drop are, dies. The best thing that I've gotten is probably a bow piece from, Zamrock when they were, like, 2.1 bill.
Well done. I will return.
Yeah, because my Hazel Mirrors, I bought that. Yeah, let's actually check. Because I don't really have, like, a ton of, like, super crazy drops. I'm just, like, decently lucky at a lot of bosses. So, like, at Raksha, I have 3,200 kills. And I have 9 Greater Ricochets and 7 Chains. Like, that's pretty good. At Zuck, I have 458 hard mode. I have 17 sword pieces and 13 magma tempest. That's pretty good. It's like really good. At Solak, I have 165 kills, and then I have 5 uniques, 1 cluster, and a staff. Like, that's really good, given that these are all 1 in 200, and staff is 1 in 500, I think. There's Ambassador, or I have 73 Ambassador kills, and I have 7 bow pieces. 1 in 55 by the way, so like that's pretty good. I can go like 300 kills dry in Ambassador and still be like in the green. So yeah, like I don't have like a ton of, because I think I have 1 bow piece from Zamrock, right? Yeah, I have 1 bow piece. I don't have a ton of like super insane drops. I just have a lot of drops. At least from the bosses that I'm doing. Listen, for what it's worth, I got most of that stuff off stream, so you can't really call it streamer luck. I guess you can, but you would be wrong because I got most of it off stream. Alright, let me sell some of this Rasial loot. I like kind of want to get it out on my bank. I did get 2 Aurora dies naturally. That was nice. I'm saving these for when my weapons can be dyed. I don't know if they can be dyed yet. I guess I can check. What? Okay, there we go. Let's see if these can be done. They cannot. Okay. But yeah, like, my bank is pretty good. I have basically every item in the game that gives stats. The only hero item that I'm missing that I actually want, like, I guess I want a Tavia's at some point, but I'm saving for an Orlando Smith so I can open up all these clues. I have 2,200 hards, or 2,100 hards. I have 15 EOFs here. I have another one in my keepsake for cosmetic. But yeah, I have, like, all of the things. So I heard that Necromancy is really good at KK, so I do want to try that out. Maybe I'll probably try out a couple KK kills and see how that goes. Is there anything else I want to sell? I do need to get rid of these at some point. I think you can just burst KK. I'm pretty sure. I don't know how much these are. 40k? Yikes, that's so bad. Yeah, but I think with Necro you can actually burst it as long as he doesn't green you, like, right in the beginning. So we're gonna try that and see how that goes. Is KK poisonable? Let's see. Not poison immune, so I think I will be using Cinderbanes here. Okay. Cinders. This. We're just gonna try this. I don't know if it's gonna work, but we're just gonna try it. Where's Calvin King? There we go. So I guess we'll summon everything now. I mean, this damage is pretty good. Oh, he's healing? That's really cool. I actually think it's, like, kind of reasonable to just use Necromancy and just, like, burst KK. Oops, misclick. Okay, can we stop stunning me, please? I mean, I'm not. I don't know if you have to, but I think just going in and, like, just doing it and then resetting is, like, probably fine. Because, like, if he's not, like, stunning you, like, I have the, shield switch. I have the shield switch for, Calfight King. Or, because I have the, runes, like, I don't need the shield switch, so... I don't know. It seemed, pretty good, though. I'm definitely dead. This is what I would say, but I'm signed. Wonderful. That was actually the whole point, was so I could sign. I think my freedom was on cooldown because I'm an idiot, so... Oh, he's just healing from everything I'm doing? Okay. Okay, it's magic. I just win now. Oh, my screen froze for a second. That was nuts. And there it is. Well, that's definitely one way of doing Calfight King. I don't recommend it. I still don't know how to do solo green skips, so I need to figure out how to do that. But until then, just going in and wasting your sign every single time on the first green, it's kind of broken. Like, I'm gonna be honest, it's kind of heat. Okay, do I want to do anything else tonight? Let me think. Let's see what bosses we have. I do need to check out Solak at some point. Because I've been doing it with range, and it would be really nice to do it with Necromancy. It seemed pretty good with Necromancy. Honestly, maybe we'll try a kill. Well, actually, no. I want to wait until I get all of my armor. Because I think once I get all of my armor, that'll make it a lot better. We will do a couple next kills, though. Next is pretty free. That's the wrong button. I do want to bring a power burst, just in case. And then we'll bring a real thing. And then... I guess we'll bring this. Instant. Yeah, imagine with, like, Necro, Nex is, like full build Necro, Nex is, like, nuts. Oops. Almost died. I trolled. I might get double siphoned here because I kind of trolled. Yeah, I definitely trolled. That's fine. Oh, I'm so bad. I thought I phased her already. I'm gonna get double prisoned 100%. There's just no way I'm not getting the, yeah. Say, there's no way I'm not getting double prisoned. There we go. I definitely griefed that kill, like, really hard, but... That wasn't bad. I definitely need to figure out a better rotation, because or just... whatever this ability is called. Life transfer. Like, these guys, I feel like they need to last a little bit longer. It feels like they just don't last long enough for a lot of boss fights, which is kind of annoying. Do I want to do anything else tonight? I don't think I want to do anything else tonight. Yeah, because I need to edit down the Zuck guide and the Rasial guide, so I think that's where I'm going to end it for tonight. I should be back tomorrow. I'm not sure, but I should be back tomorrow. Yeah, I don't know what the plan is for tomorrow, but I'll see you guys then. Take it easy.